back. Hope everyone's having a great day today. And welcome back to another one of my top 5 series. Today I'm going to talk about my top 5 high-end eyeshadow brands. I have a couple different ones, and if you've been watching me for a while, I'm sure you can guess what certain brands I am going to mention. So let's go ahead and get started. Most of these are not available at Sephora, but one of them actually is, because they do also sell some of the higher end stuff that you could find at like a department store, Guerlain and such things like that. Which Guerlain's not on my list because I've not tried one yet, but I'm sure I'd fall in love if I did. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I have a mess of crap on my thing in front of me. Okay, so of course the first brand you know I'm going to mention, because if you watch my channel you know I love this brand, is Chanel. Now, not only do I have some of their palettes, I also have you know, some singles that are also really good from Chanel, and one of their, I can't find it, their gel type one. I can't think of what the heck they're called, but I'll put that down below, or I'll link it down below. But the Chanel eyeshadows, they are just absolutely gorgeous. I have one of their quads that's from the Christmas collection. You guys have seen this a million times. And I want to get more quads. I've tried quite a lot of their quads that I want, and they're on my list. I just don't have as many because they're expensive. So what I like, one of the things about Chanel and a lot of these high-end brands, I love the packaging. They come, and I'm so weird, I save. They come in these lovely little, you know, velvety little covers, which I think is nice. This was one of their limited edition palettes from the fall collection that I just absolutely love, and it's like all these fall colors. This was the Entrelocks, I think. I don't know if any of these are available anymore, but I'm just telling you in general of brands that I just have fallen in love with. Anything Chanel eyeshadow, they're blendable, they're pigmented, they're creamy, there's not a lot of fallout, they last all day. I really feel like if you're a grown woman, they just are so suitable for everyday wear. They're just amazing formulas. I love the scent of any of their products, especially their eyeshadows and blushes. They're just a really, really great high-end, well-made product. They are just absolutely amazing, and I have so many more on my list, but you know, in due time. The next one I'm going to get into, I also like the packaging of it. This is, I got this actually at Sephora, but this is Marc Jacobs. This is Lolita, but this is my first Marc Jacobs palette, and I want more of his as well. It's so sleek, but this is kind of a neutral color one because it's Lolita and they're kind of just neutral, but these are so creamy and pigmented, and they remind me a lot of the Chanel. The only one I had issues with was this like hella glittery one here in the middle. It kind of had a lot of fallout, but other than that, like, the packaging is so sleek and pretty. You get your money's worth. That's my whole point with all of these high-end eyeshadow products. I feel like you really do get your money's worth with all of these brands, and I'm going to mention some of them are a bit ridiculously priced. Yes, I will agree, but I feel like you really do get your money's worth. I feel like they're all pigmented, they're all creamy, they're just really excellent brands if you want to really splurge on yourself on an eyeshadow palette. I know I've heard a lot of people say Chanel, sometimes their quads are hit or miss. I have had lots of makeovers by them and tried lots of different ones that they've put on me, and I've really, really liked them. I never really had a miss. They've all been hits, and I have like 4 more on my list of their quads that I want to get. So, I mean, personally, this is just my opinion, and everyone has a right to their own opinion, but in my opinion, you know, I really, really like the Chanel. And I've heard that these Marc Jacobs, people complain about them as well, these palettes, but in my opinion, this is well worth the money. I love this palette. It is great. It's pigmented, it's creamy, the color choices that they have and all the different palettes are amazing. I think Marc Jacobs makes an excellent product as far as makeup, as far as eyeshadows. So also, I think this is another product that's well worth the splurge. Another brand, I should say. Okay, now this brand, of course, Tom Ford, it comes in your little pouch as well, and it is very expensive, I'm not gonna lie. I have like 4 more on my list, and I don't have them because I have to like save for all the things makeup wise that I want. You know, you spend $80 on one of these and it's a bit ridiculous, but I'm telling you, once I tried it, I was hooked. I have the color Nude Dip, but these are just amazing shadows. You really do get pretty good amount of shadows. I mean, if you think about it, I think, you know, you pay $80 for this and you might pay, you know, $60 for your Chanel. I mean, and if you just look at it, like the size of what you're getting, you get so much more product with the Tom Ford than you do with the Chanel. Sorry, I'm trying to not blind you, for the $20 more. So, I mean, I think you know, Chanel, maybe you think, oh, Chanel's a little cheaper. Well, I think they're pretty comparable in price, because I think you get way less product in your Chanel than you do in your Tom Fords. But there are so many more on my list of these Tom Fords. They're amazing. And this one you can use wet or dry and nude dip. And these are just really great neutral colors. And every time I've used this, I mean, I've gotten so many compliments. It's just, it's a really nice quad, because you've got a good size mirror as well. I really like the sleek packaging. It's magnetic. It does get fingerprints, which a lot of stuff does, but I really, really like these Tom Ford. I mean, if you're really looking to splurge, out of all of these, I'd probably say this Tom Ford is my favorite. Tom Ford and Chanel probably tied. But these are just, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, not just the packaging, the product that you're getting in these brands, to me, is just really, really worth the splurge. And these Tom Ford shadows are amazing, and I can't wait to get more. And eventually I'll have a haul with more stuff, but for now, you know, I'm not made $1 million, so I have to kind of slowly add to my collection. But Tom Ford, definitely worth the splurge in my opinion. Next, I have Charlotte Tilbury. This was one of the I don't know if this is limited edition or not. I think it was. And it's one of her smaller palettes, because this was one that you could use wet or dry that I thought was really pretty. It's called Fallen Angel. I just thought the colors were really good in neutral everyday looks. And I really like that it had this kind of black one here, and it looks scary, but it's really not. It's a really good to use as a liner, or to just kind of deepen, if you're doing a more dramatic look, to kind of deepen the outside. But this is really comparable to me to Nude Dip. They blend really well. They're really pigmented. They have a sheen, but not a childish glitter. So if you're a grown up, you know, like me, mid-30s, they're not, you know, they're not childish. And again, there's lots of Charlotte Tilbury items on my wish list, and I don't have as many of these as I do like Chanel and Dior that I'm about to show you, because I don't have a counter by me, so I have to look at them. Like, I don't want to just buy online and not know. Like, I have to actually look. Well, I knew I'd love Nude Dip, so I ordered that online, and I knew I'd like this, but there's a couple other ones I want to look next time I'm in Dallas. Go to the counters, try, and like check mark for sure, yes, I want this one, so I know when I order it on Nordstrom.com, which is usually where I order, or Beautylish, that I know that I like the colors, because it's a pain to have to send stuff back. But I mean, I watch a lot of reviews and swatches and stuff, and I'm pretty sure I know which ones I want, but at the same time, it's nicer to see them in person. So I tend to lean more towards Chanel and Dior and stuff like that, because I can actually see them, versus the Tom Ford and Charlotte Tilbury. But there's so many of those on my list as well, because I feel like their products are really good. And I know, I guess I shouldn't be saying I know, but because I've only tried one of each, but what I have tried is really good. And I can't imagine anything else that they make being crappy, because most everything that I try that I like, the rest of them are good too, like quality-wise. For instance, like my Dior's. I have like 3 of these. These also are come packaged really cute, you know, with the little, what do you call it? Velvet. Their packaging, I think this is their newest packaging in the black. I think I have some older ones too. They had changed it. It was kind of blue and maybe a little thicker. So these blue ones I don't think are available anymore. I have a couple of these. I really, really, these are actually quints, I think. They have 5. I think that's the right word. And I really, really like the Dior's as well, because a lot of them, I think for just a grown woman, the colors, they're just, you know, they're not too harsh. They're really beautiful, and they're pigmented, and they're creamy. Like this one is in the color, I think this one's still available. Montaigne, M-O-N-T-A-I-G-N-E, Montaigne, I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's gorgeous, like peachy browns, and just nothing crazy shimmery, but like some of them, they look all matte, but some of them just have a hint of a sheen to them, just a really pretty sheen. Nothing chunky glitter, just really like a grown-up sheen, which is what I've heard. Sorry, these antihistamines kick my butt with dry mouth. What I've heard about some of the Tom Ford ones, like that have the kind of glitter, is that they're really, really like a grown-up glitter. So this is kind of similar to that. Okay, my battery is like about to die, so I'm going to get through this quick. And I have a couple more of these. I have, what are you? 609 Earth Reflection. And this is, again, my neutrals with pinks. Holding those little things in there. And so these Dior's are very, very good. Very comparable to Chanel in my opinion. And then I have Rosy Tan. I love wearing this one in the summertime because it's just got that pink and brown kind of mixture. And like I said, some of them just have a little bit of a sheen, but they're just so grown up, and that's what I like about all these brands, and they're just well made packaging, and then the quality is there in the product. Okay, sorry. I was pretty much done with everything, but I guess the camera did die. I thought I could talk fast enough to get through it, but I guess I couldn't. So sorry about that, the camera did die. Been trying to like pop them out today and get them recorded, because I know I don't want to be like a big whiner, but it's hard to work full time and like have like the time every single weekend when I've got tons of stuff to do to constantly record. So I try to get a couple backlogged, and then I try to kind of do one at least every weekend, and then I try to kind of just have enough, you know, stashed up for stuff when I'm busy and stuff. So anyways, all these high-end eyeshadow brands are definitely worth the splurge in my opinion, and I'll do another drugstore top 5 again soon, and I'll do some more shop my stash. I think I did a shop my stash get ready with me already, and I'll probably do another one of those, and just in general shop my stash, favorite type things in my stash soon. So stay tuned, and hopefully you'll look forward to that. And I think that's about it. These are definitely worth the splurge in my opinion. Antihistamines suck. I hate having to take them because every time I talk, it's dry, dry, dry. Just a side note there. Anyways, I hope everybody has a great day, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye guys. Oh, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe so all my new videos will show up in your feed. Okay, now, bye guys!